Hey YouTube, in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to properly solder a wire using this kit from Eventronics. I will be using the Bluepoint YAS22 butane tool. It comes with 2 extra tips. I'll be using rosin core solder. I'll be using a scissor, but you can use wire cutters or wire stripper. I will be using this solder that I bought from Amazon. You can get this really cheap for maybe like $10 on Amazon. You will use these color-coded butt connectors. They come in blue, in pink, yellow. The tool has the 3 yellow, blue, and red wire gauge setting. The rear of the tool has wire stripping teeth. So what you want to do is take 2 pieces of wire. In my case, I'm cutting 1 wire in half. Then you want to take 1/4 inch of the end off, just insulation of the wire itself. You can use scissors, like I'm doing. Be sure to use light pressure on it so you don't cut the copper part of the wire. Just twist it and it should come off. And then repeat the process on the other side. You can use wire cutters, but it's super easy if you use wire strippers. I will start the video with the bad way to solder. And then just twist it off like I did earlier. Once you're done, grab the wire, twist the copper part. Copper part is a little bit too long, so I'm gonna cut it in half and then try it again. As you can see, now it fits fine. Then you're gonna grab the crimping tool. You're gonna crimp the butt connector. Using the red color-coded crimping parts. If not done properly, it could cause high resistance in the circuit and just bad connection. Now I'm gonna take my butane heating tool and I'm gonna heat the insulation. It has a glue-like substance on the inside that once it heats, it melts and it protects the wire from water intrusion and from the environment. So you're gonna heat it. I usually start in the center and work my way out. I gotta turn up the setting because it's not hot enough. And then as you're heating it, just rotate it. Make sure to get the whole butt connector. And then repeat the process on the other side. This is a slow process. It could take a few seconds, as you can see in the video. I love the fact that this tool comes with an assortment of tips. Once the repair is completed, this is what it should look like. Now I'm gonna show you guys how to properly solder a wire. First, you're gonna start off by picking the right insulation. You don't want to pick an insulation piece that's too tight. So in the event that the solder repair is too thick, you can still slide the insulation over. And in my case, the best insulation is the green one, so I'm gonna use the green one. And I'm gonna insert the green one in each and every wire on this connector. And just repeat the process on every single one. And this is what it should look like once you're done. Make sure to push the insulation all the way to the back, away from the area that you're gonna solder. You want to make sure that you keep it a safe distance away from the heat so it doesn't shrink. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take your scissors, wire cutter, or wire stripper, cut 1/4 inch of the insulation off the tip of the wire. Just make sure that you intertwine the wires halfway in the cross pattern, and then just twist. Twist it as much as you want. I like to twist it until the wires are about the same thickness as the wire with the insulation, or a little bit narrower than the wire with the insulation over it. I'm gonna grab my solder. Grab my soldering iron. I like to melt the solder onto the soldering iron first and then apply it to the wire. It's so much quicker this way, opposed to trying to heat the wire and then you're gonna also heat the insulation on the wires. It's just gonna damage the wire insulation on the wires that you're connecting together. So this is what it should look like once you're done. Notice how the soldered repair is narrower than the insulated wire. Slide the insulation over the repaired part of the wire. Make sure that insulation is centered. Then grab your heat gun or lighter or your butane tool if you have one, and heat the insulation. Install the longer one. The shorter part is too hot. The longer one will be more heat, less flame. I'm going to replace this, insert the longer one before I start working and it gets hot. Turn it on. And then I'm gonna heat the insulation. It doesn't matter where you start. You can start in the middle and work your way out, or you could from side to side like I'm doing in the video. It's a very slow process, so it could take a few seconds. This keeps all the water and it protects the wire from the elements so it won't corrode in the inside. Once you're done, if you have the butane tool, just put the cap on. It has these holes in the front for ventilation so it could cool off. And this is the way it should look once you're done. As you can see, the insulation is almost about the same gauge as the wire itself. If you're working in tight spaces, like let's say like in a car or something, it doesn't take up that much room. If you like this video, remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.